Well, here it is, the Florida sunshine. You know, breakfast is the most important part of the day. That's the meal that you should be eating the most, and I'm having mine with some vitamin C. Fresh squeezed. Alright, I got that there. And I'm going to go ahead and put the orange up in here. I'm going to slip that up in there. And then I'm going to take this handle here, right there, and then we're going to just kind of start crushing this orange with it. I got it underneath, and I'll explain what it's doing there. See the orange juice? Look at that. These aren't even juicing oranges either. They're just navel oranges I got from the grocery store. So they're not chock full of that Florida sunshine goodness that that you can get from a different type of orange. And there's that. That's how it kind of looks. I'll squeeze that out, get some more done. We're trying to get just the bulk. Do another one here. Look at that. They got a decent amount out of one orange. They're not even juicing oranges. You can kind of see in there just a little bit of juice coming out. And what this thing does is that that's not even a good press on that. I'll hit do that again. It's got all these holes, and obviously that comes down, it's real tight, crushes the orange. The liquid goes through these holes down into there and comes out the bottom. And you can see right there, if I can get it right there at the very bottom, that's a spout. There's the holder for it right there. And we're going to make this thing nice. But I'm going to go ahead and finish making some orange juice. Okay, people, today's project is a super juicer. It's Good Housekeeping approved. And there it is. Look at this thing. We're going to get it freshened up, cleaned up. I've already been making some orange juice. But take a look. Here's the handle. It's a manual thing. I don't know how old this is, but it's relatively old. It wouldn't surprise me. It's late 50s, 60s. And we're just kind of looking at that here. We're going to freshen this up. We're going to do a good job. We're going to add some detail to it, get it shiny. We're going to just kind of do our thing with it. So anyways, I'm going to keep on making some orange juice. Alright, I got my bucket set up. We're going to go ahead and get this one polished up. I'm using this and this. I'm going to use that. I'm not going to put it on the machine polisher. It's kind of fragile, and you know, it's not all that much. So just using the die grinder with the little polishing wheel there will work. I did find this out too, is that this little piece does come out. All right, well, this thing comes out, and that's a plus, so I can, you know, do the inside here, get it cleaned up. And that makes sense to be able to take it apart so you can clean it. And got this in here. So I'm going to go ahead and start polishing. I already have polished a little bit of it there, and there's the the shaft right there polished, and then polished this little button here, and it came out really good. So I was using that as a test bed to see if this whole method would work. So let me get this rolling here. Got this all polished out, and you can kind of see the reflection there. It's me in the background there waving. And so anyways, I'm going to come in with the Dremel tool and get back in here where the big wheel won't get in. I got a little polishing wheel on that, so I'm going to tidy that up. I've obviously got up here the shaft there, and underneath got that polished out too. So I'll go ahead and use the Dremel, which is down there in the bag, and get this here too, and we're going to keep on moving on. Then after that we'll go to the next step, and we'll see that here in a few minutes. Okay, I kind of switched tools here. I'm using this Dremel. It actually works better than the other thing, as in getting the haze done real quick, and I'm going to show that real fast. I'm using this here by the big tube, and all right, I'm going to get into it. Hopefully stay camera focused. I'm just going to show you that. There's the edge right there. Look at that mirror-esque versus the top. But I got this flit's already smeared out on it, and I'm just going to show this real fast. It's the Dremel tool. And you can see how quickly that the tool has removed the oxidation on the aluminum there. So we're going to make it all look like that best that we can. I mean, it's not perfect. It's I think this thing was built in the late 40s through the 50s. So it's got 70 years of a little beating and banging on it. But there it is. Hopefully I'm correct on that, but probably not. Anyways, just a quick look at the polish on here. Obviously got the top done, which I already mentioned, and here's the bottom, and that's coming out great. I still have to do this here and pull that out here. And there's the bottom, nice and shiny. You got to do the center of it as well. I'm going to keep on moving on, but next time I show this thing, it's going to be probably in prime, or when I'm bead blasting this. And I'm going to bead blast up here too, and I may do something on here. I haven't figured that out yet if I want to. I may just quit doing with detail up here. But anyways, I'm going to get this bead blasting into prime. So that's the next phase. There we go. We got this polished out. Looks good on the inside, and I guess the strainer portion there looks good. got this taped up. I'm gonna get that in the bead blast, and so that's the next phase. Okay, we're bead blasting, and this is how quickly this works. The air compressor is going to kick on in a minute, and I won't be able to talk. And you see how quickly we'll go ahead and do the base down here. Hopefully you can see that. It's kind of hard with where the lighting is.
That's as far as I'm going to go videoing this. I'll show it when it's all cleaned up. It's just too noisy with the air compressor right here, and it's kind of hard to film this as well. So anyways, that's that.
Yeah, here we are all bead blasted up and stuff, and man, this thing does look good. It's not all banged up. The base here is in good shape. So you can see that right there. See if I can get some good light on there. Alright, there we go. Look at that. That came out real good. And all that. I mean, it's this thing's gonna clean up real nice. It already is. So anyways, next phase coming right up. Now the next stage is we're gonna get this put in the bead blast cabinet, and I went ahead and taped off the aluminum here and here. Now what this represents is the inside of the orange. The kind of like meaty parts with the little veins in there. So it kind of did that, circle that around, and we'll look right here. And you see it went all the way around. So anyways, there we go. We're going to get this bead blasted. Okay, here we are. We got it in the cabinet. I want to try to do some footage in here, but it's going to be very loud just because of the air compressor. And move this out of the way. Get that right there, and the bottom I'm going to just lightly dust this here to get a frost on the aluminum. I don't need to really pound it with the bead blast, and I don't want to. It just makes a bigger mess. So I'm going to get this going, and I'll get the camera going here again in a minute. We got the frost done here. Let's see how this thing looks. Let's start peeling this vinyl back. Hopefully it's not too difficult of a task, which it's turning out to be, as always. And what this is simulating is kind of like a slice of an orange, the stuff that's inside. And this is a bear. I can't believe how difficult this vinyl is. It's not giving me any pull whatsoever. But I think I got it. There we go. Unbelievable. And there we go. We got the shiny portion. That's what I try to get. Right here, I got some glue up there. And I'll just repeat the process over here. This one's coming up easy. The first one, whew. It was coming up easy, now it ain't. But you kind of get the idea. I'm not going to bore you all with that. But there it is, shiny, frosted. And then next stage, so we're going to take care of all this stuff up here and down there. Right down here. All right, that's enough of that. Now here's how this looks with all the vinyl mask pulled off. And what it's supposed to be simulating is a orange slice. I'm actually very happy with it. The frosting came out good and not a lot of bleed through. We'll get to this one here. I'm a little bit more nervous because of the folds in the vinyl. I don't know if you can see them or not, but we will find out here momentarily. I'm getting ready to spray this, the old orange juicer. Just a brief explanation of what I'm spraying. This is old stock FBC08 Nova Orange. Doing some Ryan Silver overspray patterns, and obviously 311 reducer, Spanish Gold, and Tangerine candy mix. So I'm actually spraying an orange over orange for the candy to give it that depth and to keep the color. The BCO2 will get toned out a pale yellowish orange. So it's going to be neat. I'm just mixing up stuff that I have in stock. I didn't buy any material for this. I'm just kind of using what I have. And there it is. Get spraying, and here we go. Just gonna start out a little light, get the color going on. It's a little bit cool of a day. I got the door open. I'm gonna need quite a bit of orange to cover up this gray. This is not the prettiest orange. It's not real bright. Not until the candy goes on. And make sure I angle everything in here. Underneath. And then on the back side, might get a little dark because of the lighting in the shop, but here we go.
That's all I'm going to do for now, video wise. The air compressor is making too much noise. We'll do a couple more coats.
Just taking a look at this thing out here in the sunlight with just the base orange down, and mind you, this is a fine base coat. I may do later on in videos like the S2 conversion, as in like I'll explain how to get this color, this old stock color with the new system. I may do that if anybody's interested, and if not, you know, well, I won't do it. But if you're interested in seeing or hearing about how to convert these colors or how to replicate them in the new system, let me know in the comments below. Now what I'm doing is taping down these lines, and I'm going to come back here momentarily and then paint over top of them. And here's this one in the back, just kind of creating these little points on there, and that's just to add some texture to this paint job, so it's not just straight candy orange. All right, just a quick look here. There's all my tape. I'm going to just spray that, and I got it on the back side here too. And so anyways, I'm going to just go ahead and get in spraying. Get some silver going here, and we're right up to go. That a little bit. I'm just kind of shooting this silver, relaxing. Doesn't hit to be perfect, just got to be good. And I'm just trying to tone the paint just a little bit. Again, even the color out. It's like I sprayed to one side or something, but you know, that's, you know, you gotta pay attention. That's all I'm doing. All right, just got this to do here. I'm gonna Tighten that up a little bit. I'm doing a lousy job of the video in here. Alright. I'll show pulled when all the tape's pulled. Right now I'm pulling the tape off and you can kind of see just the stripe here. And this is going to look just amazing in the sun or good lighting to have this kind of in there. The silver, you know, obviously overspray. Kind of just is adding another dynamic by lightening up the orange, but you can see how that's looking there. I'm gonna bring that around. Let's take a look. Yep, up the backbone of the thing all the way down. I got the point right there. The line swings around, comes around front to the feet. I got these across the top here. Get this pulled up. This is going to take long to undo, fortunately. It's just looking amazing. I got on the front here. That there, and then I got right here on the ball. Look at that. And then up here, that's the last bit right there. Oh, a terrible job of videoing. It's hard to do the work and do this videoing by yourself. It just really doesn't work. But there we go. All right, I'm gonna get the candy laying on. I'm gonna start laying down the candy orange. Wait a second. All right, now I'm laying down the candy orange. And see how it's covered in silver, getting it turned out more. Okay, we're shooting it clear now, and then I'll do 3 rounds of that. I'm just going to show this briefly, and then I'll show the final product. Just dusting it on. Get what I call my tack coat down. Give this the next rounds a clear something to stick to. And I'm trying to hit all the angles, and that's the problem with these things. You kind of got to think about all that. All right, nothing to see, but until then. Okay, we got it all sprayed up, and we're just kind of taking a quick glance at it out here in the sun, and you can see the highlights and the lowlights of the angle that it is in the sun. So anyways, it's looking really good. Very happy with it all in all. And don't know what else to say. I'm going to get it on taped, and then I'll show it in both sunlight and artificial lighting again. Now this is the finished product here on this orange juicer. It's an old vintage super juicer, and you can see like the lines that I got on the backbone there. I actually got one on the ball here too, as well as down here and on the very front. And this is to simulate a sliced orange, you know, the pattern in there. I got it down on the bottom side there too, and we'll just kind of turn it around. I got some more, you know, stripes on it down here and down the backbone right there. You got the pattern going up and then over and then up and on the top. But this is a blend of orange that I did mixed with Spanish gold, and I tell you, it's amazing. You play around by mixing what you can get with the effects. But all in all, I'm very happy with this job. It's very bright, and that's it. I'm going to get on to the next projects. I got the chainsaw to work on and the drive-in sign, and I'm going to be working on the shark, starting that too, coming up.